where they can overtake on the way into that last corner if they're anywhere near close enough. But these guys then, any fuel issues are out of the window with that safety car period, so they can go like crazy.
Here we go then, looking back to Valtteri Bottas, who's got Rio Haryanto in his sights, and also Sergio Perez, and round the outside of Haryanto goes Bottas. Now we go to Gutierrez, who has Kvyat on the inside, and Kvyat's made that move, and he's put himself, the Russian, now up into 5th. Rosberg continues to lead from Felipe Massa and Fernando Alonso and Pascal Wehrlein, who was getting interested in the McLaren going into turn 1 as well. Wehrlein is having some great starts in his Formula 1 career, but he's under pressure now as Kvyat goes down the inside. Good move there from the Russian. He's picked up 2 places in the space of 6 corners as we're racing once again on lap 9 here in Shanghai. Hamilton has now got himself 20th. He's gone past Grosjean. We're on board with Sebastian Vettel, and Vettel currently running 14th, and make that another pass, I think, for him as well, as he's now got the Force India of Hulkenberg behind him. He's up into 13th, getting Haryanto dispatched. No room down the inside at turn 9. We go on to 10, and then there might be a bit of room if he's brave enough at the end of this little straight.
It's a very short braking zone, though.
Here we go, Sebastian Vettel down the inside on Nico Hulkenberg. One German passes another German driver there, and Vettel continues to make his way through the field. Out in front, Rosberg still heads Felipe Massa and Fernando Alonso, and now we get to the next heavy braking zone, and Rosberg's not going to be under danger at all from the Williams. Massa's dropping back, but is he going to have a go? Kvyat on Alonso down the inside of the hairpin. There he goes. He's made that move. Valtteri Bottas is having a go at Jolyon Palmer as well. Palmer locks up. Perez has to watch out as well. And there goes Jenson Button making a move on Carlos Sainz at the hairpin. There's action absolutely everywhere here. And Daniel Ricciardo now having a little attack on Rio Haryanto. And that's down in 14th place. At the end of that lap, 2.2 seconds is the gap out in front. Jolyon Palmer under pressure from Jenson Button. Button swoops round the outside into turn 1. And there's Sebastian Vettel steaming in on the inside as well. Vettel's got Carlos Sainz.
Yeah, so look at that then. Button on the medium compound tyres. Clean drives past the Renault down the pit straight, suggesting that Honda is beginning to really come on song.
And suggesting that the track temperature at 42 degrees isn't bad for those medium tyres as well. We're on board with Lewis Hamilton, and he's now got Kevin Magnussen in his sights. Hamilton down the inside, braking way later than Kevin Magnussen was able to do, and taking evasive action before he lost another front wing. He's made the pass. Hamilton up into 18th.
How far can Hamilton get? How far can Raikkonen get? They're currently 17th and 18th, I believe it is, when it all shakes out. But just a good reminder, isn't it? We've got a very competitive level of car all the way through the field this year. It's really energising. You know, maybe not always at the front for the podium every single lap of every single race, but in the mid-pack, it's frantic.
On the super soft tyre, Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton. On the medium tyre, Felipe Nasser and Marcus Ericsson and Jenson Button. The rest are all on the soft compound, and it's the super soft tyre that is helping Hamilton and Vettel. We look now to see Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez with Gutierrez just ahead of them. Into the hairpin they go. This is going to be very tight indeed. Vettel's waiting to pounce just a little bit behind. Perez manages to stay ahead of Valtteri Bottas. The fight here, 6th for Gutierrez, 7th for Perez, 8th for Bottas. Daniel Ricciardo making his way through the field, and there comes Lewis Hamilton with Kimi Raikkonen right behind him. Kimi Raikkonen has been overtaken by Lewis Hamilton on lap 10 here. 3.7 seconds is the gap for Nico Rosberg. Now we look at the former race leader Daniel Ricciardo moving in on Nico Hulkenberg going into turn 1. Hulkenberg goes wide. Ricciardo is able to hug the inside line there. He's picked off one driver. It's going to be difficult to get past Palmer because he's now got the inside line, but Ricciardo, I think, has managed to do just that. Now we're watching Fernando Alonso, and behind him comes Perez on Gutierrez, and then Sebastian Vettel on Valtteri Bottas. On the inside at turn 6, they almost touched Vettel and Bottas. I think they might have just done that. And can Vettel get past the fin? No, Bottas hanging on in there and managing to keep hold of that 8th place.
Tremendous precision driving now, unlike lap 1. There's some beautiful driving going on, but Alonso then up in 4th place, having started on those soft tyres, having not pitted. The man who, the highest placed man at the moment who has pitted, is Daniel Kvyat, now up in 3rd, having a stellar afternoon.
Just to correct myself, because Sadly, our information in the commentary box is wrong. Hamilton on the soft compound tyre, not on the super soft compound tyre, but definitely ahead of Kimi Raikkonen and also Jolyon Palmer as well, now in 14th place. Sergio Perez this time getting a great tow, and DRS assistance behind Esteban Gutierrez in their wheel-to-wheel. It's Mercedes power against Ferrari power. It's Force India against Haas. Into the hairpin we go. Sebastian Vettel's braking late behind. Perez has managed to get past Gutierrez. Now round the outside goes Sebastian Vettel on Valtteri Bottas. Gets a great getaway as well, and Sebastian Vettel makes up a place and goes up into 8th now and 7th now at that hairpin. Fights absolutely everywhere here. It's scrap time here in China, and we look as Pascal Wehrlein under pressure now with DRS assistance by Sergio Perez. Perez chooses the inside line, as you can see, to take the manor and go up into 5th place. Sebastian Vettel trying to make a move. He's just going to have to bide his time for a few more corners.
It's like a Formula 3 race with 900 horsepower.
It's absolutely brilliant. 4 cars going into the hairpin there, and you didn't really know who was going to come out
It was the
on top.
It was contact at turn 6 earlier on in the proceedings.
And Sebastian Vettel, while we're watching this replay, the contact with Valtteri Bottas has got past Pascal Wehrlein. He is now up into 6th.
Both lucky there, both very lucky indeed. Bottas that he wasn't spun around pointing in the opposite direction, and the Vettel that he didn't break his front wing. Got away with it. Good for us, good for the race.